Good morning, beautiful. How are you today? I'm just coming in for a few minutes just to check on you guys, see how you're doing, see if there's anything new, anything pressing, any current issues that you guys may want to talk about. Um, I just got back in town, so there was a lot of things going on over the last few weeks trying to prepare for this trip. But outside of that, I've been doing this whole assessment. Things have been coming up from my past and been processing it and dealing with some things that, hmm, make you say, well, I dealt with that already. How do you deal with that? How do you deal when you are not that person that you were 20 years ago, 15 years ago, or even have matured, grew, learned a lesson, and moved past a choice, a decision, or an encounter? How do you deal with that when it resurfaces? So, I had to face a few things and deal with some things that came back up 10 years later, 15 years later, and didn't have a problem with it because my answer then was my answer now. But it just shows that no matter how much growth you have, it shows that no matter how much maturity you have, it shows that no matter how much you heal, your past will creep in every now and then and remind you. But it's like, I feel like it's an opportunity to see your growth, to acknowledge your growth, to inspire somebody else to grow. Because if you don't, then you're going to be drawn back into that woulda, shoulda, couldas. What if I would have made this decision? What if I had made that decision? And it can spiral out of control real quick, really, really quick. And when it spirals out of control, then you're left with trying to put the pieces back together, trying to fix stuff that was already you've already surpassed, trying to undo or redo choices and decisions that you made. I feel that we make decisions and choices along the way that we feel are the best for our scenario, our situation, and it may not be best for other people, but we feel like we move in the best interest of all those involved. And I say that because it's a hard thing to want more and want better and want different, but you don't know what that is. So you stumble through, you try this, you try that, you try other things, you listen to some people sometimes, you listen to people other times, or you don't listen to nobody at all. And it can be very confusing, it can be very painful, it can be very lonely. I always tell people and I share. I'm very transparent, I'm very open, and I be as honest as I can be that to the best of my recollection. So I don't intentionally go into any situation, thought, action, decision to intentionally hurt anybody. Um, I always said that when I had my children, I wanted more and I wanted better. I wanted different for them. But I did not know what that looked like. So when my children were younger, there were times and opportunities where could have made different decisions. I can't say that I would have made different decisions being the person that I am today, but I'm saying I had opportunity to make different decisions. And I feel like I provided the best life that I could for my children along the way. And I provided opportunities that was not provided for me. I made sacrifices for them that I felt put them in the best trajectory of a better future. Now, what they do with that is something that I'm coming to terms with right now as we speak. Being that I have an 18-year-old, a 19-year-old, and a soon to be 23-year-old, they're all technically grown. I tell them all the time they're not grown, they're legal. But anyway, I'm coming to the realization I did my part as a mom. Now it's for them to take the information, the guidance, and the nurturing that I gave them and make their own choices and decisions in life. And no matter how painful it may be for me to watch from the outside of them trying to figure certain things out, I have to allow them to make some mistakes and pray that they don't fall victim to some of the things that I fell victim to at their age. And they can make better choices and decisions that I made. Um, when you come from no support and try to be that support, sometimes the lines get blurred. Sometimes the things get crossed. The message gets missed. But it's never without love, understanding, and support that I'm here. I'm always going to be honest. I'm always going to be caring. And I'm always going to be giving. So, with that being said, I just wanted to pop in and just talk to y'all, not on a topic per se, but just about, when things resurface, how to handle them, how to look at them a little different, how to give yourself that grace that God gives us. Because we're so quick to bash ourselves, but when you don't know no better, you're going to make mistakes. Even when you know better, you're going to make mistakes. But that's what makes God's grace and mercy so wonderful, is because He loves us anyway. So, with that being said, I want to say to God be the glory. God bless you. Have a blessed, prosperous, wonderful week. And I will talk to you guys soon. Many blessings and much love.